Lone.
What's good, tribe? It's your boy Lonely Lone, and I'm back with another video. We got another story time to add to the series of story times. Yes, today and Lil Lone, don't play with me today. I don't got time. We just gonna keep it rolling, so you don't gotta do no more edits. I'm making the job easier for you. Okay. Anyway, back to you guys. Today we gonna talk about. I'm still shooting this, so y'all gonna be seeing this in the future. I'm shooting this while I'm still in my childhood neighborhood home that my grandparents you know what I'm saying live in. um and I'm moving, but I decided to circle back around and give you another story time about this neighborhood. So if y'all don't know, like I said before, I'm from the three. I made it up myself. People that's from Chilliam, Adelphi, Langley Park, LP, ADP, Ridgecrest, look, don't come after me. All right, it is what it is, Slim. I made it up. Y'all don't have to say it. But like I said, I told y'all I'm from the three. I lived in all parts of the three. Anyway, it's just easier for me to say it like that. But back to the story. On my grandparents' block, where I grew up, most part, because when I was living in the three, I lived all down the street, 5 minutes up the street. So I always was over here. And like I said before in my last video, my grandfather was my best friend, so I always was hanging out with him. You know what I'm saying? And when I say best friend, we wasn't like, let's play G.I. Joe. Nah, he was still my grandfather. I still looked up to him, respected him as an adult. But we were close, you know what I'm saying? We shared a really a bond, you know what I'm saying? A good relationship as a grandfather and grandson, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, one night, every summer, like I said, my cousins would come spend the night. Not spend the night. They spend the summer, the whole summer, 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Uno, dos, tres. You know what I'm saying? And they would be here, chilling it up here in Maryland with us, and it was a blast. I ain't gonna lie. My cousins was always my best friends. From my cousins on my mother's side, my cousins on my father's side. I have a big family, combined. You know what I'm saying? Especially on my mom's side, I got a big family, so I always never was in the need for friends. And to be honest, my area I grew up in, I didn't have a lot of friends. The only friends I really had was like when I played sports, and I went to private school, so I didn't go to school in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom didn't want me to. You know why? If you're from this area, but um, yeah. So I always had my cousins was my best friends for real. I wasn't really paying attention or looking forward to having friends in the neighborhood because I always had friends. I always had cousins. So, long story short, we would be playing every day, making up games. You know what I'm saying? Playing make believe. You know what I'm saying? Acting like we was Teenage Ninja Turtles, acting like we was Sonic. Bro, it was a blast. But one of these summers, man, things was heating up in PG. You know what I'm saying? And basically, one night we was getting ready for bed. We was up here watching TV for real, and we hear police sirens. Woo! Like a lot of police, like loud, like. And if you in PG, you know what I'm saying. You always hear police sirens. Especially where I was living in ADP in Adelphi. It was all I lived on the main road, so I always heard police sirens. So I never really thought of none of it. But my grandmother's neighborhood is not in the cut, but it's in the cut. If that makes sense, like it's near the main road, but it's far enough where it's insulated where you can't hear what's going on the main road type. You know what I'm saying? But my other house where I lived, it was on the main road and there was no hiding them sirens. But this road, you really couldn't hear sirens. So when we heard like loud sirens, we like, what's going on? So we kids, we nosy. We go to the window. Boom! As soon as we go to the window, I'm talking about blocked off here, blocked off here, blocked off here, top of the street, side street, front street. The feds just enclosed on the street. You can't move. And it was like this old beat down. I don't know I'm not good with cars. It looked like a caddy or, you know what I'm saying, one of them undercover vehicles. I don't know. It was like one of them old school joints. And it was slow as shizer, basically. And I think it was a high speed chase because by the time we got out there, Slim was on his knees, and they was on the voiceover joint like, get on your knees, get out, move it slow, like you know how it does. You see it in the movies and stuff. That literally what, bro. They had the light beaming on him. You know how like the police, they had that big strobe light when they trying to see inside the vehicle. They had that joint beaming on him. Dude, dark skinned brother, kind of chubby, white tee on, jeans, had his head on his head like this. He was down on the ground. Me and my cousins peeking out the blinds like this. Like, oh my God, we watching cops right now. What's going on? My grandfather come in. Boom. You know, my grandfather, he had that big presence. He said, get away from the window. You know, I said from the last video, he didn't like us in no window. Because he always thought somebody going to get the blicking in it. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to pierce through the window. Smart man. Get you one of him. Get you one of them. You know what I'm saying? He told us to get away from the window. It's like, okay, granddad, we'll get away. And then we got away. We went right back. So, basically, Slim got arrested. And they had guns drawn on him and everything. It felt like not Die Hard. What's that movie with 50 Cent and Chris Brown and Columbus Short? Not Columbus Short. I think it was Columbus. I don't know. When they robbed that bank, bro, and they left together when they was leaving the house, and they was like, "If you leave, I'll leave," and they was brothers. Bro, it felt like I was in that movie, bro. Even though they didn't get the blicking at them, but bro, it was like the craziest thing that I ever probably seen. You know what I'm saying, around this area, bro. And I'll never forget, cause that was the one time we decided to stay up late and watch TV. I mean, we watched TV pretty late, but we went to bed pretty much every time, every night. You know what I'm saying? And we ended up catching that, bro. So, hey, that's the end of the story time. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Even though it's not like a happy story time, I got some of them in the future. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want me to react to in the future. Let me know, any topics that story times y'all would like to hear. Down below in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Send this to your friends. Send this to your auntie, your mother, to your cousins, to your phone them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know about Lonely Lone. And again, be true to yourself, love yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.